Here's a video of a microwave that I picked up this morning. Hinari Eclipse. Never heard of it. Let's get into it. See what bits we can get. One more screw here inside. Just to cover off. And we're into the meat of it. Unscrewing an earth cable from the main lead in. This is the earth to the basic circuit board. Some big resistors on the circuit board. Power cable, perfect. Perfect little clamps for a washing machine project. There's a little thermostat sensor up on top. This one has a proper bell to ping. Alright, we're into the bones of it. Let's get this thing popped. See about discharging this with an electrician's insulated pliers. That's the capacitor out. So we'll leave those cables attached to the transformer for now. It's loose already as well. It is. There's another cable gone in underneath. Oop, that transformer just fell off. Those thermostat switches, I've got a load of them saved up from a previous jobs like this and never found a use for them, so I'm not going to save these ones. So there's the magnetron. This one, Toshiba Gallo 1. Synchronous motor, 4 watts, 5 to 6 revs per minute. Door latch mechanism, a couple of microcontroller switches in there. A couple of micro switches, not microcontroller switches. And there's a handy little cable with 2 ends, useful as a jumper on a washing machine motor. And here's the time controller down here. So there's your multi-setting timer controller. Not entirely sure what that does, other than it gives you some kind of a rheostat thing going on in there. And then you've got a timer up on top with a little, what looks to be synchronous motor or some kind of a sprung motor or something, sprung time release in there. And the bell. Okay, so this goes to scrap. This microwave box. And what are we left with? A capacitor. Useful light bulb. 250 volts rated max. A magnetron. For my purposes, it's got 2 big magnets, and there's a way of breaking that open. A great big high voltage transformer. A timer that we can tinker with that has 4 cables that I didn't bother to observe how they were arranged. Synchronous motor, 5 revs per minute, useful for a turntable or something like that. The circuit board. And a small shaded pole, I think, fan motor. Again, 250 volts. And I suspect that all of this, including the microwave, worked and it was just thrown out because it was too dirty for whoever threw it out, which is completely reasonable, given that they only cost about 30 quid new. Although at the same time it is a bit lousy. There we go, that's all unclipped. So the rest of it can go for scrap, and the fun bits can maybe be repurposed. So here's the magnetron. I'm just using a screwdriver to break off one end of the metal casing. You just wiggle it a bit, pop it off again, and pull it over the top, and that's it. And then inside this is a brass kind of washer thing, and then there's a snap ring below the brass washer, and below that's just metal. I don't really know that there's very much you can do with these magnetrons apart from get the big magnets out of them. There's one of them, and then you pull out the rest of it. There's two cables holding that pink thing. Clip the cables, and then you can get the other magnet out, and then I just have a bit of a play with the magnets. I don't really know anything about that, and Aussie50 on his channel has done a good video about the dangers of taking a magnetron apart and whatnot, but if you don't really interfere with any of the dusty bits, then there isn't much of a worry. There's your magnets, good and strong. I use them on the bench drill to hold the chuck key. You can use them for anything. You can make a little parts tray out of them if you have a metal tin and just use it, wrap them in some kind of cloth or plastic, and you can stick them to the car when you're working on it and that kind of thing. Just opening up this to have a look in it, there's very little in there, using a bit of a metal shears as a tin opener. Thanks for watching. I hope you liked this video. Please like and subscribe if you did, or hit me up on Patreon. Have a look at my other videos, posting them pretty much every week these days. Thanks very much.